Alrighty, hello and welcome to episode 33 of my week mode playthrough, otherwise known as Yiazmat Part 2. Like I said, once we got down to about 4 bars, so we have 4 of the small bars, and the big bar is actually the 5th bar, I believe. Everything is, oh sorry, where's my, it has taken me 46 and a half minutes of actual playtime to get from where part 1 ended to this point. Some breaks here and there, I paused my timer, but 46 minutes at mostly quadruple speed. And there were some moments, there's actually one moment where he had auto death, either the spell cast or enough hits in a row that like all Ash, Bosch, and Vaughn all died. I had to bring in the B team, or the expose slash wither team, raise everybody, and just kind of get back to business as usual. I'm going to show you how long it takes to take down one health bar, the big one on top, going at single speed. But yeah, we got unlucky with a bunch of just auto deaths in a row, and the raises couldn't keep up. I actually thought about changing the gambits from reverse's top priority to raise's top priority, but it hasn't actually been the biggest problem. And I changed all the gambits to HP below 60% rather than, at one point I had it 40%, and then I changed it to 50%, and then 60 seems to be a good sweet spot for mana usage. Bosch goes through mana, like doesn't regenerate mana as fast as Ash or Vaughn do, because their shots just regenerate so much mana per shot. So he's not bravery on himself. Vaughn doesn't have bravery. I haven't used bubble or protect this entire fight. I did cast Shelra in the hopes, just only once really, actually, in the hopes that it would mean a less likelihood of auto death. You can see it's, I don't know why it was, okay. So it costs 28 mana, and then it should just be, I think, just one shot and Ash gets her mana back. Yeah, practically. If not all the way full, then as close to it as is needed. I'll let this entire bar up top go down before I triple speed or quadruple speed again. Just to kind of show you how long it would take if you were single speed. But the gambits are set up in a way that, holy shit. Why did that do so much damage? See, Bosch could die here. One auto hit with an auto death, and it'd mean we have to switch in the B team again, the monk team. And honestly, if you want to farm one more Mithuna, or even probably a Fomalhaut, then you could have 3 machinists and you really wouldn't, you'd have really no need of a, like, he doesn't do a lot of damage. The Yagyu Darkblade is cool and all, and just doesn't do that much damage. I am not entirely looking forward to how long it's going to take to do a no-gun presentation of this fight, but I'm looking forward a little bit to the Reflectga, Darkga, kind of to see how that works. In weak mode in particular. Bravery, I mean, it really doesn't cost much in the long run to keep it up, so like it's a little bit more chip damage over time. So you could farm one more Mithuna and one more Brave Suit, and probably you have to get one more set of Dark Shot too. entirely in awesome mode. But if you think about it, farming the materials for one more Mithuna probably take... It's a tough question. Does it take more time to do that and the dark shot than it would just to kill it without that third Mithuna? But this is like a 3+ hour endeavor in weak mode at least. Okay, we'll show you quadruple speed again. Oh, I did catch the Reflectka in time. I was in quadruple speed at the time. What is going on here? Why is that doing so much damage? It's so weird. And then the death strikes come out of freaking nowhere, and it doesn't make any goddamn sense. But also, yeah, multi-hits. Every hit has a chance to auto-kill. Cyclone, for some reason, doing massive damage. Almost, like, right around 2,000. Yeah, that shouldn't be doing that much, but he did level up. Which is also why he's doing 500 something damage a hit. Oof. He was down to sub 300 with the withers, and then yeah, I leveled up. I caught him before he was able to do the Reflectka Renew thing. Or is it Reflectka? I think it's probably Reflectka Renew. I don't remember for sure. But he didn't do it. He never even cast Renew. And Reflectka only hit 2 party members. We can at least do double speed, I think. Ooh, that reverse. I mean, she wasn't about to die anyway because he stopped hitting her. I think he's currently stopped entirely with breath attacks. He's just auto-attacking. We've reached like that portion of the fight. Bosch is still doing around 1,400 per Dark Blade hit, and the 2 gun people are doing just under 10,000. Sometimes a little bit over 10,000, but mostly, let's call it 10,000 average, actually. It's pretty accurate, I think. Who's so far away? They're both kind of far away. And Ashe, again, is the only one who is bravery. Ashe is reversed, so it shouldn't kill her. Vaughn's hit points aren't great as a machinist white mage, so this actually might kill him. It does like 2,000-ish. It's close. And Bosch ends up dying shortly after from an auto-attack, auto-death. I don't think it's worth going back into Wither. It takes way too long to get a Wither. Ten hits in a row. Fucker. God damn, dude. I haven't found better success being shelled at avoiding death, to be entirely honest, so I just kind of tested it out, and it doesn't necessarily seem worth it to me. Jeez. Okay, maybe Bosch should always have reverse. He just hits too quickly. Or just everybody. At like, we can do it 70%. Let's just test that out first. If I need a specific one for specifically Bosch, we can do that. Vaughn, why are you so far away from everybody else? You can't help anybody aside from yourself. I really don't like fighting in double or quadruple speed. It's too bunk bunk bunk, like it's too jerky. Holy crap. Really? Nobody had any time to reverse her during that? That's crazy. It's nice that guns get them back their HP so quickly. Oh, sorry, MP. No death from the Cyclone. Of course we start getting the death casts for no reason. Oh, there's the auto death. Ugh, you suck so much. God. Insane. Okay. We can't wait for a number. I don't know if that's gonna be the ticket. We'll see. You know what? No. If they have full health, there's no freaking reason to do it. So we'll do less than 90. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of another, really. Moves her body like a cyclone. Well, I thought everybody was reversed, but I think Ash lost hers like at the last split second. Final health bar will be single speed again. Vaughn, you are in no man's land, able to help no one. Jesus. You death-striking son of a gun. See, this is kind of what we ran into. Oops. Some mana issues, but again, one shot for each of these guys is like 30 MP, so reverse is only 14 MP, raise is 14, decoy's like 7. Cyclone. I don't know what exactly is the best thing at stopping the death casts, or whatever it's called, death something. Death strike. Yeah, death strike. I don't know what stops it, but it does appear like being close to a wall makes it more likely to happen. So, you know, just do what you can to do it. So if you need more mana, just kind of monitor your guys' MP. It's doing good most of the time, so it's not a huge deal. This also makes me a little bit worried for the no reverse. You know, the strategy I'm thinking of for the Reflect Gadarka is it doesn't involve reverse after all the withers happen. That could be bad and that could be dumb. I might need an Opal person only focusing on reverse. I don't know. The other problem with that strategy is I used... See, I don't know, like, I think I used ruby rings. But the person who was going to have the opal ring, I think I might have had a reflect gambit on them. I don't remember. I mean, red mage gets reflect, so... Almost 20k crit, that's cool. See some of those sometimes. If everybody can reverse and everybody can raise, I mean, even if everybody can't raise, you have Phoenix Downs, and I wouldn't advise it because you can run out of those. You can't necessarily, you can't run out of raises, but you can run out of mana, but you don't really run out of mana in this strategy with these players, with the two machinists, with the Dark Shot, and the Mithuna. Might make... I don't know how much mana we get back using Fomalhauts. Could try. We can actually super quickly just kind of see how much a Fomalhaut shot does. Hot shot. So Vaughn's doing less than 7,000 per hit. Ooh. So in the 6,000 to 6,400 range. It would definitely be a longer fight, but that is obvious. It was obvious before doing the switch. What time is it, dog? It's time for a switcheroo. We both love a mountain, women with lemons. The question is one more wither and one more expose worth it just because he is gonna grow in level, and that will mean you were seeing under 300 per hit and then it jumps up to like average of 500-ish. Oh, that's hard to say. Maybe average of about 400 with crits in the 580 range-ish. Meanwhile, we get crits for 20k. It's beautiful. Bye. Thank you for playing. Yay. And that was another 19 minutes. So whatever the first video was in length, plus 48 minutes, did I say? 46:30 plus 19. Although part of the first video was just me explaining what the strategy was going to be. Cool. Well, those last 5 bars only took 20 minutes. Interesting. Thank you for watching. I do so hope that you have enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.